Hello everyone! Again, it's me, the Caking Mummy NZ. I hope you've all had a good Easter weekend and you've filled up on enough chocolate to last you till Christmas. Pretty sure my kids have. um, Same rules apply as to every other chat. If you're going to chat, please be kind, please be respectful of other people. Remember, I want this to be a safe place for people to come and to listen. So we want to keep it kind. Kindness makes the world go round, right? So please don't let that put you off chatting, but just be respectful of other people. Okay. I did my Easter Bunny duties. I managed to hold the kids off until 9 o'clock in the morning. They actually slept in. Too easy. Daughter woke up, and so we went and got my son up because the Easter Bunny had left a little egg tin for them to collect, or a bucket for them to collect their eggs in on their search, and a couple of little marshmallow eggs and popping candy rabbits to enjoy while they had their chocolate hot cross buns for breakfast. So we got them both up and they were, oh wow, the Easter Bunny's been here. I got my daughter a activity pad, big Disney Thumper one, and I got hold my son a little Thumper colouring in book. So they had those as well, and I managed to basically convince them that, just like click and collect groceries, we had a time slot for the Easter Bunny to deliver the eggs. And they weren't allowed to go and look outside until the bunny had been. So it's not going to work as they get older because they're going to go look out the window anyway. But while they're little, yeah, I can bamboozle them a little bit. So once I'd hidden, in plain view pretty much, all of the eggs, I let them go out, and took about 3.5 minutes to find everything, and they were done. But like I said, they weren't really hidden, they were hidden in plain sight. They did walk past one lot, and then they saw some that I didn't think they would see, and didn't see other things that were obvious. So good old kids. Daughter ate until she decided her tummy needed to settle, and son tried a little bit of everything and then went, oh, my hands are covered in chocolate, and he didn't want to eat anymore because his hands were covered in chocolate. Excuse me. So yeah, all in all, Easter was a success. Not so much come yesterday afternoon because my daughter had a wicked sugar come down. We won't talk about that, but it lasted half an hour and neither mum nor daughter had a fun time with that. So anyway, they watched movies and stuff as well. Peter Rabbit, because you've got to have Peter Rabbit on Easter, right? And they've watched Peter Rabbit 2 today. We finally got some rain. We got some rain. We didn't get enough, but we got some. We got some rain. I woke up this morning and wahoo, it's raining, and then shit. There are things outside that shouldn't be outside because I didn't realise it was going to rain, and I think the car windows are down. No, the car windows weren't down, but I did have to put a few things back inside the garage. And then I jumped back into bed with the kittens until the kids woke up. They slept in again today, daughter till 7:30, and my son till 8 o'clock, and I actually woke him up. So, yeah, one thing stemming on from Easter that I notice on social media is that I wanted to talk about is sort of perceived pressure for parents to make Easter a big event, or writing clues for the Easter Bunny, spending heaps and heaps of money on Easter eggs. I spend way too much on Easter eggs. My kids don't actually need any of the chocolate they got, and it will take them weeks to eat it, I'm sure. Given the sugar come down that daughter had yesterday, I don't think I'll be letting them eat as much as I did. But you live and learn, right? I know, where was I kind of going with that? As a single parent, you can't always afford to spend a lot of money on birthdays, Easters, Christmas. And I kind of feel there is a bit of pressure on social media to do all of the balloons and the streamers and the huge presents and for all of these events, and because you don't want your child not to have what another child has. Does that make sense? Or you sit there feeling bad about it because you see what your friends are doing and you're not doing half as much for your kids. And there may be people who don't think about it, but I know in past years I felt pressure. But my kids, the way I do things, they love it. They don't know any different. They're not looking at social media, and they're not old enough to really understand that their friends got more than them. I've always believed for Christmas that the big presents come from mummy and daddy, or from mummy, because I'd be the one that really plays main Santa, and I'm not sure how daddy does things, but he has his ways. But I don't want them to think that Santa buys them the expensive stuff, because I don't want them going to school and nah, Santa bought me this, and making a child that didn't get something really expensive from Santa feel bad. So I'd rather them go to school and not like mum and dad bought me. That's probably still gonna make some child feel bad at some point, but because Santa doesn't buy people iPads, really. I got my kids a trampoline last year. That was from me. And then they got various other bits and pieces that were from Santa, but anything that was meaningful was from me. This year they got bikes. They were not from Santa. Santa does not buy them bikes. Mummy saved hard and Mummy bought them bikes. Santa bought them colouring in books and pens and little bits of clothing and, socks and things. Stocking fillers, basically. But Mummy bought the big stuff because, Santa's not taking credit for that. Thanks. My daughter also knows now that I hide Christmas presents and Easter eggs and things in my bedroom, so I'm going to have to work on that this year and rework the hiding spots. Could hide them right under her nose, I suppose, in her wardrobe or something, but then the cheeky mix is going to find them anyway. But I've seen friends on Facebook this weekend that have made their kids pancakes shaped like rabbits and giant, the big bunnies and the big eggs and or done bunny footprints around. Does the fact that I don't make me a bad parent, or does the fact that they do just mean that they are a super awesome parent? Or is the main thing the fact that my kids are happy with whatever I do because I'm their mum and they don't know any better? I'm going to go with the last one. But like you see, the mind of an overthinker. This is the process you go through. And I just want people to know that, literally your kids will not care how much you spend, or how much time you put into making it fun. It's going to be fun for them anyway. The fact that this mysterious bunny comes to bring eggs, and then my children are convinced that bunnies lay eggs. And this big fat jolly man with a beard, you know, he comes and gives them presents once a year, you know. So the fun is in that, I think. You don't need to go overboard to make your children happy. Like for birthdays this year, I got my kids what they had asked for, and I also let them choose one thing each. And it came up. Daughter chose a Care Bear that has a hoodie thing that's got a unicorn horn, and my son chose a Mickey Mouse toy. So they got their choice for a gift because it was their birthday and they knew what they were getting, but they still unwrapped it and it was still fun. And I think getting to choose that present and having that little special, I got to actually have a say, that made their birthday a little bit special for them too. Although, funny story, both of them, little rascals, son did it first because his birthday is the first one that comes along. Gets to the end of unwrapping his birthday presents and he's like, oh, I guess that's all. 4-year-olds, like, seriously. And then, of course, because her brother had done it, when my daughter turned 6, she gets to the end of opening her presents. She's like, oh, I guess that's all. I'm like, you guys got plenty. Far more than some kids would have got. And you're going to get more. And you got some at your birthday party from other people. So you've had plenty. And I love how they think that people are just going to buy them the world. You know, daughter used to come home and have something at daddy's that I don't have. Oh, you have to buy this for me. Back the truck up, kid. No, I don't. I will if I want to, but I don't have to. You don't need to be spending my money at 3, 4, 5. Thank you very much. Like, I can do that well enough. Yeah, so my 2 cents, I guess, is just as long as you are doing something for your kids and making it fun in some little way, they're gonna love it because they love you. And yeah, when my mum was good, my mum put in a lot of effort. Like, one year she was working for a market gardener and picking and packing vegetables and working in the shop. And she had been buying up the Pascal's bags of lilies back when you could get all of the different sorts, you know, the Mr. W's. And so she, for me and I think it was 3 of my cousins, it might have been more, and my sister, she basically filled to the top these tomato boxes wrapped in wrapping paper full of lollies. May have said that in my other stream, but like, also birthdays and Christmases, she'd buy a present weeks or months beforehand, and then she'd literally every day until it was your birthday or Christmas. You're gonna love what I got you for Christmas. Oh my god, you are going to love it. Oh my god. Like, and you get there and you'd be like, do I want this present or not? Because it's like, she was this surprise spoiler. She used to get my uncle the same thing every year for Christmas, and before he opened it, she'd tell him that it was something that started with S and ended in B, and you did this with it. And my uncle would just be like, well, you got me a comb? Oh yeah, you got me a comb! She'd be so excited because she got him a comb. The last Christmas that I lived at home with her, she did that to me, and I'd been working at a beach near here that's a very popular tourist destination for like most of South Island, or whole New Zealand really. And they I came home and she was like really excited for me to open my Christmas presents, and at first I had to let the cat say hello, Mum, I missed you, and we had the Christmas presents, and she's jumping up and down, this big smile on her face, and she bought me these 2 makeup compacts. Now, I'm not really much of a makeup person, which I've talked about before. A little bit of eyeshadow, and they were eyeshadow compacts at the time, but at that time I wore no makeup. I hated makeup. I couldn't be bothered with it. And so I was just like, oh, is this literally what you've spent weeks and weeks and weeks teasing me about and telling me that it's like the most exciting thing ever? And that's so ungrateful, isn't it? Like, terrible teenage daughter. I was 18 and like, Mum, you don't know me at all. How could you buy me makeup? But seeing as I don't use it much, I still have it. There's a whole lot of unused eyeshadow that's still good because it hasn't been oxidised. So thanks, Mum, for something that I got when I was 18. I still have it. Don't use it, but I still have it. Thank you to my viewers tonight. Please do feel free to chat. I do want to know how people's weekends have been, and put your 2 cents in if, for my topics and things. I can't really remember what else I was gonna... Oh, mental health and keeping yourself safe from the toxic family and stuff. Some friends having some rough times at the moment. Family members basically like creating drama for the sake of it, or like giving family news, and then that family going, oh well, we're going to one up you with our news, and I think, and that, trying to guilt you into doing things, and just know you don't actually have to put up with shit that you don't feel comfortable with it. If somebody treats you in a way that doesn't make you feel good about yourself, walk away. I've had to learn that recently. Even if you love them with all your heart, like you've never loved anyone else before, no matter how big they are in your life, no matter how much they've done for you, if they're not good for you mentally, it is okay to walk away. And you don't have to explain yourself. You also don't have to take abuse. I suppose one of the good things about blocking people these days is that you can block abusive friends and family members, loved ones. You don't have to put up with bullshit. You are actually allowed to exercise your boundaries and tell people that, hey, this is not okay. And if they're not okay with it not being okay, then okay, bye-bye, see you later. Solid friends and family, let you talk, let you have your opinion, will give theirs but not force theirs, will help but not expect it in return. Where I'm going with this. At the end of the day, if you're not feeling safe, look after yourself first. If your intuition's telling you something's not right in a relationship and you're questioning yourself and not the relationship, say goodbye. Love is not worth pain. Not like that. If you feel like someone's lying to you, you're probably right. We don't give our intuition enough credit, and especially if we're empathetic people, people pleasers, we want to believe everything everybody tells us. We want to believe that the whole world is made of sunshine, roses, lollipops, glitter, unicorns, butterflies. And unfortunately the world is not, when you're an empathetic person, when you're somebody who has been through trauma and has been affected by it in a way that already makes you question yourself, do not let anyone else make you question you. You have to love yourself and it's taken me a fucking long time to get here. Like, part of doing this is to learn to love myself. I am looking at myself here. Like, you're looking at me, but I have to see me to read the comments that no one's sending at the moment, posting, but, I have to be comfortable looking at me. And 6 months ago, a year ago, no way. Talking shit to strangers, no way. Hell fucking no. And, the last relationship that I was in, I got told, I don't love myself enough because I let people walk all over me, but I worked out that actually I do, and I can stand up for myself, and I stood up for myself with a friend that I was helping out, and I stood up with myself and for myself in the relationship, and I've had to let both go, and I hate it, and it hurts, but it had to be done, because I do love myself. Always remember your worth. Always, always, always. Like, I need reminding of that quite often. I doubt myself quite often, and especially if somebody makes a comment or something happens in family or whatever, and I feel I just have to remember I'm worth more than they are making me feel I am, and actually they don't get to make me feel that way. I'm letting myself feel that way, so I've just got to not let myself feel that way. There's so much you have control over, and then some stuff that you don't, and oh my god, life's all about working that out, isn't it? I have control over the stream, I have control over what I say, to a point I have control over who can chat and things like that, but I don't. I think my mods have banned a few people, but apparently they were bots or something, so I don't know. But yeah. Train of thought left the station. But thank you for still being here. Some stats since my last stream. I now have 11 followers on Twitch, and I have 24 subscribers on YouTube. Whoa! So thank you to anyone who has subscribed or followed. I really appreciate the love. I appreciate you all. I appreciate you just sitting here watching. Because I'm not entirely the most interesting person in the world. I got 46 views on my last stream in less than 24 hours. What? So that was exciting, and I have had like 23 or 24 on my YouTube channel since then, so yeah, I'm loving all the love. I'm loving that I am getting out there to people. I am loving that people are watching, that people do find me interesting. I got told that my voice is quite soothing and nice to listen to, which, oh, that's so nice. I'm glad I don't have like a Fran Drescher voice, the nanny. Or what is it, Janice from Friends. So it's nice to know that my voice is soothing. It's nice to know that I'm not judged negatively for doing this. Like, I've been told I'm brave to put myself out here and to the world, basically, because anybody can see this that subscribes to Twitch if they follow me. And anybody can look at my channel on YouTube. So it's literally like what I'm putting out for the world. And yeah, so I really appreciate every little bit of love that I get. And I'm all about appreciation. And I'm all about trying to be positive. So it's been a long weekend. 4-day weekend here, although for schools, the kids get a 5-day weekend. Hey, Sand! Lurking. Good on ya. Thank you. Um, so, let's set a challenge. Anyone watching this from Tuesday after Easter, every day at the end of your day, I'd like you to think of one positive thing that happened in your day. Just one. You might not think there are any, but go through your day and it might be the tiniest thing. Like, my cell phone was fully charged this morning, or, oh God, what I'm trying to think of. You know what I mean? Just the smallest, most, or if it's a big positive thing. Just think about that before you go to bed, before you go to sleep. And promise yourself that the next day you're going to have a great day and a positive day, and that everything's going to be good and everything's going to go your way. And wake up and think, today's my day and it's going to go my way. Try very hard not to think, oh, I'm awake, it's another day, because I know that feeling. I do that often, and this is an exercise that I need to do too. Try to get out of bed with a bit of spring in your step, with a little bit of anticipation for a good day. Make the most out of it. For the second video I did, I showed a wee little medicine bag that I had with all these words and cards in it. Cards with words on them. And the idea was to take 3 out, one of each colour, and basically those words were your affirmations for the day, and words that would or basically make your day go your way. I don't know. So I want you to do that. And I want me to do that. I'm going to try to do that. Something positive for me today is I decided to stream on a random Monday, just because I can, and because I got such a high off doing my last stream, especially because I did have chat interaction, which I know meant the end of a long weekend. Everybody's probably tired, and I have come on a bit later tonight to do this, so I didn't expect many viewers or much interaction, but I want to make sure too that everybody's safe. So if anyone wants to chat, or if you want to send me a whisper on Twitch, feel free. Reach out. I'm not a counsellor. I'm just a friend. I feel like I was put here to spread joy, to spread kindness, and to be a listening ear. Hi, Poseidon 10. Doing good. How are you? Thanks for saying hi. Always lose my trains of thought. That's awesome. Have you had a good weekend? Positives too. I've got a day with my daughter tomorrow. Because she has a day of school, and my son's got preschool. Thankfully, his preschool's open. I am I'm having a mother-daughter day with my girl, and we do not get those very often. And she's a sassy little miss, apparently just like her mother. It's good to know. And so it's going to be fun. We are going to try and go for a walk, because she can scoot way further than her brother can walk, so that means that I can actually get a decent walk in, because he still refuses to go on his scooter or his bike. Wish I was 4 and could refuse to do everything and get away with it. And we might go op shopping, because she needs a wee desk for her craft corner. At the moment she's got a rickety old TV tray table, plastic. I know, you could get them on the as seen on TV store kind of thing. You put dinner tray on it, or you can put your laptop on it, or you can do puzzles on it, or whatever. So that's what she's got, and it's pretty shitty. So she needs a better desk, but she's got an art corner, and it took me, I think I had the idea before Christmas that I was going to make her an art area, and I didn't do it till after her birthday. Well, just before her birthday, but she now has an art corner, which means that she can bugger off when I'm cooking tea and have some colouring in or drawing time, and her brother can have some time to himself without big sister bossing him around, and I can get tea cooked without having to scream a referee the fights. referee, do not scream at my children. Anyway, so no, I'm looking forward to a day out with her, especially if we can get a walk in, because the speed she goes on her scooter, I might actually be able to do some more jogging. I still can't believe I actually do it. I actually jog. That's just not something that I thought that I would ever do. And no one's chasing me either. I'm doing it voluntarily. And I'm pushing myself further each time. So, because I started my walking for mental health after my nana died, because losing my nana, she was 93. The last real mother figure that had raised me, gone. My mum was gone, my nana was gone, my grandma was gone, sorry, my nana. And I felt myself hitting a wall, so righto, I don't want to hit this wall. What do I do about it? Father's Day came along, my ex was having the kids for the afternoon because that was our arrangement at the time. Dropped me off 5k's from home. I'm walking. And the walks got longer and longer. And then of course I added the gym and started to try and push myself for even longer walks. And then my trainer said, well, you need cardio. I'm supposed to do the assault bike at the gym, but I hate it. I hate it. So he said, you know, I need to keep my heart rate up in a certain zone. I think it's above 124 beats per minute for 30 minutes or more. So if I jog, that helps that. So I started off run one lamppost, walk one lamppost, run one, walk one, run one, walk one. So I'm now up to run 3, walk 1, run 3, walk 1, run 3, walk 2, run 3, die. Walk maybe half a dozen. Try running again, or jogging, not running. But it actually feels good, and it's a different high again. You know, yeah, an exercise high is so good. And like when I leave the gym too, I have to go back because my muscles are hurting. Especially my upper leg muscles. I do know the terms, but I'm too tired to actually pull that one out of my ass at the moment. But I was basically doing sumo squats the last time I was there, and with 9kg dumbbell, and I did 4 sets of 10, and it was the first time using the 9kg, so I should have actually done 4 sets of 8, not 10. So, but being me wanting to be able to get straight just back into where I left off instead of go back down a few levels and then work your way back up. I now hurt. I'm really hurting. My shoulders aren't. I didn't push my shoulders, but for some reason, I pushed my legs. So, I thought walking would help too, but that didn't help as much as I thought. So Wednesday I will be back at the gym, and I will do the 2 workouts that can be done consecutively, one each day, and not the one where I've overstretched myself, because I did it 2 weeks in a row and didn't do the other 2, and I think just not working every group of muscles was a bit silly. It is a total body workout supposedly, but there's only one area that really hurts. Makes walking difficult. It makes standing up and sitting down difficult too. So, and I spend a lot of my time standing. I've worked in retail and cafes and things most of my working life, and so sitting down's not easy for me. Like sitting down right now, I'm fidgety. I want to do something. I'm not getting distracted by what's open on my laptop for once, because not much is happening in chat. So, yeah. So back to gym on Wednesday, and maybe I should do a stream on Wednesday, just so that I can say, yes, I did it, and hold myself accountable to everyone, instead of just me, for anyone who views this video, because, yeah. But I can tell you what, streaming and being able to have a voice and, I guess, not be talked back to unless it's in the chat is quite good, and not having somebody rubbishing my opinions or thinking I'm stupid. I had somebody say to me that I notice little details and they quite like that. And I was like, yeah, you wouldn't believe how many people think because of the way that I act and because of like some short-term memory issues that I don't notice shit. And so they can get away with more is quite intriguing. Like, I notice a fuckload. I do. When you think I don't notice something, most likely I will have. And it's something that I hate. It's something that I hate. I have a semi-photographic memory. It's not fully photographic. Like I can remember a face more than I can remember a name kind of thing. But I think that's a lot of people. But when I remember a person, I might remember them in a scene. Or like if we're having a talk or an argument and it's like, you know, no, I didn't say that, yes, I did. I can actually literally picture the moment that that person said or didn't say what they did or didn't, you know. And it's like, no, my mind remembers it a lot differently. Like, it took a picture, that snapshot right there. So it is actually harder to bullshit me than some people think. Yes, I'm a ditzy personality. Yes, I'm clumsy. I'll walk into things and don't know where I've got bruises from. And people are like, oh, where'd you get that bruise? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I don't look at my body enough after I walk into something to know where I got it from. Because it's just a bruise and it's like, oh well, I hurt myself. If there's going to be a bruise there and it's inconsequential, I'm not going to remember it. But, yeah, I take in a lot of details because part of CPTSD and PTSD in general is hypervigilance and hyper-awareness. And so for somebody who might not have wanted to get to know me before, they just decided to call the shots. And yeah, guess what? I saw and heard a hell of a lot more than you might have thought. And my photographic memory. Of course, having that semi-photographic memory means that when I'm triggered, I get the whole fucking full-on picture. Here you go, wham. It also means that when people are telling me stuff, I can picture it. So I visualise things, be them clean or not clean. I'm a visual person. I can picture things, whether I have seen them or not, sometimes. So if I need to use my imagination, it happens. I don't even need to do it. It just does it. But yeah, basically, hypervigilance makes you just that little bit more onto it. Personality can make you seem a little less so. And I don't mind, you know, I am myself. I am my ditzy self. And I don't have to let on what I take in, if that makes sense. And especially not if what you take in isn't what you think it is to begin with. If you have to take in a little bit more to fully suss out something before you know. Doesn't mean I'm the type of person that goes through people's things, because fuck that. I've had people go through my things. I've had someone steal something out of a bedroom drawer. Someone who I trusted in my home. Can't prove it. Don't have cameras. Wish I did. But, you know, like... So, I'm not the type of person that's going to go through that person's things, but I'm going to notice if things have been moved, or if something's there that shouldn't be, or, case of an ex, some clothing that hadn't been there the week before got fobbed off as, yeah, this is mine, or this has been here forever, and I da-da-da, and, it's like, oh yeah, okay. Sure. I mean, I could be wrong. And I was told I was, so, but I just notice details, and maybe I overthink details, and maybe I don't. Feel free to, tell me I'm an idiot, because that's what we're here for. No, not idiot, constructive criticism, isn't it? But yeah, and sometimes I take in things I don't want to take in. I do have hearing that's pretty good too, so I can hear if someone comes onto my property. I can be dead asleep, and if somebody opens my gate, that's it, I'm awake. Like, I heard that fucking gate, someone's here. And I have had people staying on and off throughout the last 5 years, so, when people are coming in and out and coming home or whatnot. So yeah. Hypervigilance is a pain, and because it's also, when you go into a supermarket or a mall or something, you're scanning every face to make sure that there's no harm, no threat, no danger, but not just faces, spaces. Yeah, everything. You're just aware. You're just so hyper aware. It's hard. It's hard to explain unless you know it. But if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about, right? So yeah. It is what it is. It is part of who I am now. Be it a good thing or a bad thing, I just have to learn how to interpret things. Overthinking is definitely something I do a lot of, and it is something I need to work on, because most of the time what I'm worried about isn't going to happen, and what you're worried about happening tomorrow, it's taken away from everything you could be experiencing today. So yeah, I'm slowly learning to try and let the overthinking side go, and to channel the water off a duck's back. And not to try to read into things as much as my hypervigilance can tend to push me to. And it's a work in progress. I mean, I might die, literally, never being completely fixed. And that's the thing that a lot of people don't understand about mental health and trauma, and that is that your brain is such a delicate thing, and when it's suffered trauma from such a young age, it has developed differently, and when you've had so many different experiences in life, I mean, if one trauma is bad enough, but if you've had multiple, like I have, and like, I'm not here for people to feel sorry for me, I'm here to share experience, and if someone has been through the same as me, then they know they're not alone. But one trauma is enough. Multiple traumas, and what it does to your brain, and what it does to the messages that it sends about who you are. And when I have a weight issue, I've lost 30 kilos since I had my son in 2020. That's a huge deal. That's 4 dress sizes or so. That is my son and half my daughter. That's like 1.5 children that I've lost in weight. And I'm really proud of myself. I've always had a weight issue, and that in itself is also stemmed from the trauma and the abuse, is that you eat to hide your feelings. Nobody wants to listen to you. Nobody's believing a thing you say, because I wasn't believed, and that's in another video. So you don't know how to deal with your feelings, and so you eat. Food is a comfort. And you don't eat the good things, the healthy things. You want to eat the bad things. I did Weight Watchers over years, and I did actually lose, I lost 40 40 kilos all up on Weight Watchers over a period of time, although I lost 10 kilos of that in 3 weeks working in Burnham Army camp shop when I first started there. Rearranging the shop and all the furniture like that in itself was a gym workout every day, and that took weeks to sort out. So, but I've always had fluctuating weight, and it's always been food, chocolate, to make myself feel better. And it doesn't. It does in the moment, but it doesn't when you look at yourself in the mirror and you already don't like what you see, and you've just eaten a shitload of chocolate or macaroni cheese or KFC or fish and chips or McDonald's or pizza or whatever, and then you look at yourself in the mirror and you're just disappointed. I still look at myself in the mirror and I don't see how much I've achieved compared to what other people see. I mean, I've had people who haven't seen me for 6 months walk up to me in the supermarket and just go, "Fuck, I didn't recognise you. Like, you look amazing." Other things like, female friends going, "Oh, fuck, oh, mama, look at you. Oh, my God." One woman was like, "I bet your ex is wishing he kept you." I'm like, no. And I'm fine with that. This was a few months ago. I'm talking about my ex-husband, but, weight, such a complex, and my family have always sort of made it so too. Everyone is always doing some kind of diet. Like at the moment there's multiple doing keto, and over the years it's been Atkins, or I remember my grandma back when I was in my preteens and my early teens doing Jenny Craig, Herbalife, the liver cleansing diet. Oh, she did that when she had cancer, the liver cleansing diet. So that was when I was in my older teens. But like the focus of pretty much everyone around me my whole life has been to be not big, and I've always been big, and felt so shit. I just didn't want to do anything about it. Like, go to the gym? No, hell no. I don't want people to see me in my gym gear. Like, nah, not doing it. So, oh, fucking cats are meowing and I just lost my train of thought again. Anyway, wait. So I have been really slack. I haven't been walking as much. I haven't been to the gym. I'm supposed to go 3 days a week. I have decided that I'm just going to do 2 days for a wee while I get back into it. But I need to hold myself accountable. Like, I need to get back into that place where I've got the goal and I want to push for it for me. Not because other people think that I should look this way, but because, fuck it, I've been, I think it was like 71, 72 kilos before. I'm currently 84. I don't care if people, I'm 80. Sorry, guys, I don't know what happened, but somehow I lost my stream, but it's back. God, I love technology, but thank you for all still being there when I come back. Oh. Anyway, yeah, got this goal. Birthday is in July. I want to be 75 kilos by my birthday. Because I want to be, not because I need to be, because I want to be. Because I want to be the best me I can be. I want to be the best mum I can be. Nah, see my weight until my stream died. Okay, rude. This didn't say my age. You know I'm like 84, right? Nah. I'm 41. But anyway, so yes, I'm going to do this journey. I'm going to try and put more effort into it and make it, a conscious effort to cut a few things out, to add a few extra protein meals to my diet, to make the effort to eat more vegetables. Tonight I've had pan-fried fish for dinner that a friend caught over the weekend and dropped off to me, and it was gurnard, and it was amazing. I just had that with a bit of balsamic vinaigrette. And when I have my protein shakes, it's usually just a couple of scoops of my protein powder, and I use soy milk, Vitasoy, Protein Plus or Calci Plus, depending on, because usually they sell out of the Protein Plus really quick. And I need to make a conscious effort to, one, have one for breakfast, because I don't eat breakfast. I haven't for years liked to eat before 10 a.m. So when the kids are having breakfast, my aim is to try and have a shake while they're having breakfast. And I also have to have one for lunch, regardless of whether I'm going to the gym or not, because I need to make sure that my muscles stay stable and recover better. And, obviously if I've got sore legs, I'm not having enough protein and I haven't got enough magnesium going on, and, so for this week it's working out where I need to make adjustments, and also I think working out how I can fit my walking and my gym into my week. Piss off with the foot massages already, would you? Would you like me to cut my feet off and send them to you? Or just walk around on my ankle stubs? For God's sake. Probably I should start with writing a plan, and I have various notebooks around where I've started writing plans before and they've not come to fruition. But let's see, we'll see. I'm reckoning Wednesday or Thursday I'll be back, and I'll hold myself accountable to you people, because you guys are taking the time out to listen to my shit. Listen to me babble, to have a voice, because I tell you what, it's kind of cathartic. It's like when I used to ring mum or nana or grandma on the phone and just to have that blah, that talk about anything and everything or whatever the fuck you want. Although, depending on who it was, grandma couldn't swear or say certain things. Nana, yep. Mum, depending on whether she was pissed or not. But no, I'm like, it is cathartic. It is really cool to just be able to sit and talk and, have the odd person jump up and chat and be cheeky. But also just have a voice and, not be interrupted. Because we are in a day and age where so many people want to talk over you, and I do it. I do it. I don't do it a lot, and I don't do it as much as I've been accused recently of doing it. So, this is a good way to have your voice, to have your say, to get your story out there. I post to YouTube when I'm finished. You don't have to. You can just have a video on Twitch and just get on there and say what you want. Tell your story. Someone's interested. You're going to touch somebody with your story. You're going to build somebody up by being brave and telling your story. You, with the gamers and things, you're inspiring other gamers to do it too. I see when you're playing and you're all in voice chat, or you're all playing the same game or whatever, and you're working as a team, there's camaraderie no matter where you are, and it's a community, and it's a yeah. So the benefits of this for me are amazing. The high that I get when I go offline, whether I've been interacted with or not, whether I've had viewers or not, the high is wow. Like, there is no drug in the world, I doubt, that could give the high that this kind of thing gives to somebody who doesn't have confidence normally. I mean, when I worked in retail, when I worked in customer service, this is my persona. This is what you get. You get bubbly me, you get happy me. There are going to be times in my stream when you're going to get a down and out me, and that's real, because that's real life. But, yeah. Lost my train of thought. Oh, my daughter's moving around. I still have a monitor. She's 6, and I have a monitor because she's a rat bag and gets in and out of bed. She's either moved or made a noise, and it seems things turned itself on. Anyway. Okay. Enough of my shit anyway. Although I appreciate every single one of you watching. As you know, I just can't get over the fact that people actually do watch me. This is, yeah. For someone who literally tries to go through life not being noticed, not being seen, head down, bum up, get in there, get out, get it done. This for me is fantastic, and the compliments I've gotten, like I said, on my soothing voice, on how brave it is to do this. Like, I've got no music, I'm not gaming. I literally am just talking about myself. Which, again, I'm not entirely comfortable with. I do like to have a bit of, like, back and forward getting to know other people. But in the future too, I mean, these might be here for my kids to watch if I just don't delete them forever off YouTube. And yeah. It has also helped a couple of other people get to know me who didn't know me very well. And some friends who have been friends for a long time have seen the videos too and know more about me than they ever learned during our friendship. So, you know, this is what it is. This is really enjoyable for me. I am so glad that I just took the encouragement and not the possible discouragements that I could have got and just ran with it and done it. I appreciate every one of my followers. I appreciate every one of my viewers. If you're not a follower already, and you like what you see, you want to hear more about where I'm at and where I'm going, then please hit the follow button on Twitch or hit the subscribe button on YouTube, and make sure that you have notifications turned on so that you can see when I come live. Still working on a schedule, but as I want to get I'm working towards my affiliate for Twitch anyway, so that my sound alerts can work, because apparently that's why sound alerts don't work. Still can't work out why shout outs don't work, but Sarge and I will get onto that when I don't have kids home screaming around and taking up all my headspace. So yeah, give me a like, give me a follow, give me a subscribe. Check out my Facebook page too, my cakes on my Facebook page. There are some on my YouTube, but there are a lot more on my Facebook, and give my Facebook a like, that'd be amazing, or follow on there too. I will have a cake on in just less than 2 weeks, and then I've got a few more during April, and so that's going to be a bit of fun, and I'll probably stream while I'm icing and decorating them, because that again is cathartic. I've got someone to talk to. I do usually have music going and shake my booty a little bit, so I'm not going to do every cake online, but there will be more when they come up, and as I said, I'll come on later in the week, and I'm going to see if you have taken up my challenge to think of one positive thing that's happened at the end of every day and focus on, yep, I've had one positive thing instead of any of the negative. And also to wake up feeling good and rearing to go, it's going to be positive, it's going to be a good day, it doesn't matter. If you didn't sleep well, I slept. If you don't feel good, I'm alive, I'm awake, I'm here, I'm present, I'm in the moment, whatever. focus on the positive this week, people. Fuck you to the negative, okay? Give the negative a big old bird. Show it the M&M. I can't put both hands in, but was it one finger of each hand up? You know what I mean, okay? So fuck you, negative thoughts. Positive. We're going for the positive only this week. We're also going to set some goals, or I'm going to set some goals. We're also going to be accountable. I'm going to be accountable. And we're going to have a fucking fantastic, positive, amazing week. Why? Because we can. Because we choose to. And because why the fuck not? Why would you want to invite the negative when you can bring the positive? Okay? I know it's hard. It is easier said than done. Trust me, I've lived there on the, I don't want to do that because side of it. But I've also lived now on the, let's just go. We all have our bad days. We all have our bad patches. I've had 6 weeks, I think. Oh no, nearly 2 months going on now. Actually, I've had 2 months of just letting something that in the end doesn't matter because I don't matter bring me down, when actually I should have been putting all that energy into building myself up and doing my walks and doing my gym. And so fuck it. This week, back to me. Because these streams are all about me. My life's got to be all about me. And my goals have got to be all about me and working towards what I want and who I want to be. Because remember, we're going to be the best me we can be. Alright guys, I'm going to shut up now. I'm going to go. I'm going to ride this high until I come down. And I will see you next time. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the subscribes. Thank you for all the love. You're appreciated. You're wonderful. You're kind. You're amazing. Don't forget it, okay? If you don't, I won't. I promise. Bye.